playing a foul on that his first.
Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, and we are at the National Sports Collector Convention in Chicago 2021. Man, this has been a long time coming, 2 years since we've had a national. No national in 2020, but man, they made up for it this year. The crowds are crazy, so many people are excited, lots of deals are being done, boxes are being sold, cards are getting graded, you name it. And we just want to give you guys a nice little look at the show. Maybe from a little bit of talking to some collectors, talking to some card grading companies, talking to dealers. We want to try to show it all to you. Let's get going. So I'm here with Ray. He runs all of the kind of just stuff that happens with the National from a back perspective. And running all this, man, you've done a great job putting the show together.
Well, thank you. We have a fantastic team at the National. We work on this year-round, and we have great corporate sponsors and great exhibitors, so it all comes together. So
it takes a village, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, that is fantastic. And expectations met, would you say? Exceeded?
I would say far exceeded already. I mean, I can tell you that Wednesday was our best day, Thursday was our best day ever. Today is just, I mean, it's unbelievable, the number of people. And thank you, Chicago. I mean, it's been fantastic. I don't know what's going to be like tomorrow. I mean, if today is today, Friday, tomorrow, it's going to be unbelievable.
Totally. Well, you've done a great job, your whole team, and thank you so much for what y'all do. And looking forward to it. Thanks, Ray. All right. All right, so we're here at the SGC booth. I got my nice new hat on. What are y'all doing here, man? This is fantastic.
Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate it, man. It's been a lot of fun. So in all honesty, man, things are going so great at home right now. With Beckett and PSA temporarily suspending services, the demand for SGC grading is higher than it's ever been. The only thing better than that is hearing from a ton of our newfound supporters that they're enjoying their experience, they're satisfied. Things are so good at home, but so challenging as well because the demand is high. We've chosen to go a little different route this year, as you can see here, with the SGC Gives Back idea.
That's fantastic. What was the genesis of that? Just because you're so busy, obviously you just said it, but man, so many people have supported you guys and come on board, and it's not from lack of, y'all stuff is fantastic, right? You do a great job. You're meeting your expectations. Do you think that's a critical piece to bringing loyalty? I
would say definitely. As a hobbyist my entire life, I do understand why the climb that SGC's had to get here has been so tough and so steep, because these two competitors have been here for quite a while doing this as well. Obviously SGC had a massive footprint in vintage, but on the modern side of things we've made incredible inroads. I think as far as the thought process behind doing this was that we do feel it's critical to maintain the level of service that we've provided our customers with, because the truth is, it's very easy to get cards.
Yeah.
I can do that in a lot of ways. What I don't want to have to do is apologize to all of those people who support us because their turnaround time is now 13 months. You know, we're looking to avoid some problems that, you know, some other competitors are going through, and they're difficult ones. So again, it's really a privilege that we're able to do this. It's because we are meeting those deadlines and we do take it very seriously.
So what's next for SGC?
Sure. It's a great question. So this has been on my agenda for the past at least month or two. However, when we get back, there's one goal in mind, and that's to scale the damn thing. You know, we did an incredible job in 2020, going from roughly 8 individuals working for SGC to today we're over 110. During that time that we were 8, we were sending out somewhere between 200 and 300 graded cards per day. Today, I believe our maximum was 4,400 cards in a total day. So we certainly have shown the ability to scale while maintaining the quality that a grading company must maintain. It's really just about allocating resources. You know, when we're thinking about providing our supporters with a fantastic national, we're not interviewing, we're not hiring as much. Another thing is all of our great employees that are here, they work on the operation. It's all hands on deck. Because at the end of the day, if we have a body, we have a great person, help us get these cards out because there's a lot of demand.
Yeah, your team, you are very careful about putting together the right team. And I've seen videos, interviews that you have done, and that permeates the whole organization, right? Because quality matters, we care as collectors, right? So really appreciate what you guys are doing, and thanks for being here.
Oh, really appreciate it, man. I can't thank you enough. It's been such a fun national. I just want to thank everyone out there who's given SGC a try for the first time over the last few months. Our very loyal supporters who have been with us from the very early beginning. Mike, this is just a surreal experience for me, and I appreciate you coming over. It's been awesome. Thank you.
All right. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good. How's it going? How was trade night last night and everything?
Trade night was wild, right? It was, we had big expectations for it, right? We had heard the rumblings at the show that a lot of people were going, and we didn't really know what to expect. And then, 15 minutes before we go to open, there's 500 plus people chilling in the lobby, shoulder to shoulder. We knew it was going to really blow the expectations we had right out of the water.
Yeah, that's awesome. Were you prepared for that? Like the massive amount of people?
I mean, we had a lot of things in place for a lot of people. We had kind of made the hotel aware that it could be just crazy. So yeah, I mean, I think we didn't know what to expect, but the possibility of 3,000 plus people was real, and we got pretty close, I think. But yeah, we had things in place for that many people.
Well, man, everybody that I've heard and talked to absolutely had a blast. You killed it with it.
We had a lot of good help with it, so it was great.
How's the show going for you?
Show has been amazing, right? I mean, it was the busiest Wednesday I'd ever seen. I mean, crazy. This is wild.
It is, and we who've been in the hobby a little while, we expected this, and I think it's even surpassing that. Honestly, I'm sitting here going, this is even bigger than I really thought.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure how many people would want to be buying versus selling versus trading. We've seen a good, healthy mix of all of those. So yeah. I think that's what's really been great is there's somebody looking to do buying, selling, and trading. It's not just, hey, everybody wants to trade or everybody wants to sell. There's a healthy mix of it all.
For sure. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Appreciate the time.
All right, so I'm here at one of my favorite booths, and I wanted to get a dealer perspective. It's been doing this a really long time, and that's Craig and Holly. All right, so how's the show going for you guys so far?
The show's going great. A lot of traffic yesterday and today. It was pretty much nonstop yesterday. A lot of people building sets, a lot of vintage sales. So.
And you work with us collectors. You really make an effort to get cards into people's hands for their collection.
I've completed. From yesterday and today, I know of 4 different people that I've completed their sets in the 60s, which to me is as much an excitement as it was for them, because that's like, to me, that's just great. I mean, I'm glad I can do that for people, but I try to be as fair as I can, and if I treat people right and I give them a fair price, they're going to come back.
Have you seen a lot of guys coming up, taking up dealers' times by offering to sell cards?
Not really, not today. Yesterday was the day I saw a lot of that. I even traded, and I did well. But today it's been mainly just trying to get people's attention, fighting to be next. And I mean, a lot of people have been patient though. So the flow's been okay, but you can tell it's almost double from yesterday, the capacity.
Awesome. Jim, what's your feel? This is not your first national, or is it?
This is my first, yes.
First national. Welcome to the club, man.
Yes.
What do you think about the experience? Tell me
It's
about
awesome, man. Just love it. Just love being here, the whole vibe, the whole scene, just great. I mean, nice seeing the cards. It's even better seeing people that I consider friends that I've never even met before, and just hanging out, having a good time, just enjoying the whole scene.
It's a great hobby that does that. It's a great hobby that allows for the people to be the part of it, right?
Yes,
and yeah, we're all connected by cards. We all love this stuff.
That's right.
For some weird reason. So now we've moved our way into the case break pavilion, which again is just, everything's just expanding and growing. It's really loud in here, which is great. Lots of activity, lots of fun happening. Guys are doing live breaks right here on their YouTube channels, online. And there's so many more breakers, but this is a great spot to break cards, to see breaks getting done. You got the Mike Burkus main stage where a lot of panels are happening, hobby panels, things like that. Right behind us is PSA. You've got a new entrant to the grading since the last national, and that's CSG, known mainly for comic book grading and stuff, but they've moved into sports card grading, and they are doing a great job. So that's what's back here. So for sure, one of the big attractions to come to the National, especially in the environment that we're in for grading, is being able to bring your cards and get them graded at the show and get them back by the end of showtime. That is a very cool thing. The only problem is guess what? These places only have so much capacity. CSG, which is right behind us, has already closed down submissions. It's Friday right now. No more submissions being taken. PSA actually filled up their capacity for the whole week by Thursday, so there's no more going in there. But a lot of people did get stuff graded. The lines were crazy. Even at $250 a card, the demand for grading is real. People didn't care. They wanted to get their stuff slabbed. That's the world we're in today.